Hi, welcome to our this evening event, our Norwex event. I want to welcome you all and thank you all for coming. I am Sue Ellen Art and I would love to get to know who you are. And so in the comments below, if you could put your name and where you're from and your least favorite cleaning job. It would be really fun because then we have some names that we can enter into a drawing for a prize. So come on and do that. I am a wife of 41 years. I have 3 children. I have 2 son-in-laws and I have 5 grandchildren. And I have been loving and using and sharing Norwex for about 8 years now. And so tonight, what I want to do is make it as simple as possible for you to understand this mechanical way to clean and how it can be better for you and your family. It can definitely be safer than using those nasty chemicals. So, first of all, I want to explain to you why Norwex is different from every other microfiber cloth out there. And there is actually 3 reasons. One is the size of the fiber. And what goes right along with that is the shape of the fiber. And also the density of the cloth. And then lastly, I will explain to you backlock, which is the name that Norwex gives to their technology that they embed into the fibers of their cloth. So let's start off with the size of the fiber. To be a microfiber, you have to be at least 1/6 the size of a human hair. Norwex has taken that many times further. They are 1/200th the size of a human hair. Now the shape of that fiber is also different. On a normal cotton cloth, the fiber like this is going to be round. Not on a microfiber, Norwex microfiber cloth, which I have upside down. It is going to be star-shaped. In other words, it's going to have areas of points where it can pick up debris and air spaces where it puts that debris. So let me show you with a demo exactly what that can do. I also want to also talk about the density of this microfiber. If you were to take this microfiber, you were to unravel the string in this microfiber, it would be 10 million feet long. It would stretch all the way from Canada down to the Gulf of Mexico. That is a lot of fiber and a lot of sides to pick up and mechanically clean the surfaces in your house. Now, in order for me to demo how well this works, I brought along with me some of this raw chicken, and I will be right back. I have to get my protein testers. I also have protein testers to test this. And basically, I'm going to put this chicken on this cutting board, this surface. And this is raw chicken. Let me grab a hold of it. And I will put it all over my surface. I'm going to take one of my protein testers, and these protein testers are used in food places to test for cleanliness, in commercial food places, and basically I rub the swab across my surface, and then I will put it in the reservoir. I will add the solution from the top part and get it into the bottom part. And after a couple of seconds, if it turns purple, it means that there is the presence of protein that it has picked up. If it turns green, it means it's clean. And as we suspected, it is quite purple there. Now, I will take my Norwex rag and mechanically clean the surface. In other words, remove all of the chicken juice off the surface and put it into my cloth. I will take my second protester, and I will do the exact same thing. Remember, purple means protein, green means clean. Let's give it a couple of seconds. And as you can see, it stays green. So one is very purple, one is very green. Now I'd like to do one more test, and that is the surface from which I picked up all that chicken juice. I would like to rub it on my board again and see if I can transfer that chicken juice onto my cutting board. I will then take the green tester and we see if we can make it purple. Nope, it stays green. That means that cloth has held in all those chicken juices and not transferred it all over to the counters in my kitchen. Now, can I turn this purple? I will put it right in the raw chicken juice, back in the tester. Give it a couple of minutes. And you can see that it is definitely turning purple. So that shows you the mechanical cleaning. Now there are institutions that test actually for mechanical cleaning, and Norwex has done that. And they're not connected with Norwex whatsoever. And this cloth has tested out that it will pick up bacteria off your surfaces 99% clean of all bacteria with the proper use and care. That is pretty special. Now, the last science that I want to talk about that is involved in this cloth is the backlock technology. And that's just a fancy name for the technology that Norwex has put into their cloth. They have embedded micro silver into their cloth. Now, people have known for centuries that silver is antimicrobial. In other words, it inhibits the growth of bacteria. Actually, what the silver does is it gets into the cell of the bacteria and it inhibits it from reproducing. And so when I take this cloth to the sink and I run it under warm running water and rub it vigorously against itself so that all the chicken juice runs down the drain, then I squeeze it out from all the water that I can and I hang it up to dry, that the silver immediately starts to go to work to inhibit the growth of bacteria in the cloth. And in 24 hours, the cloth is bacteria free. So this is true of all the cloths that I'm going to show you and demo tonight. And that's why you can go onto the website and you can shop and know that all the cloths have this technology. Now the cloths are going to look different. They're going to have a different sheen. Some are going to have a little different purpose to them. But basically, what I've just showed you is the science that's in the cloth. The next cloth I would like to show you, and I'll turn my camera to show you this shiny object there. And I've got some butter that is on here, and I'm going to smear that on this shiny object, and then let's rub it in really good. I'm going to take the first cloth, the cleaning cloth that I showed you. It's called the Enviro cloth, and I'm going to remove all of that bacteria off the surface. And then I'm going to take my second cloth, which is called the window cloth, which is a polishing cloth. And I will come behind it and I will polish it to a streak-free shine. Just beautiful. That is how I clean all my windows and mirrors and faucets and any shiny object I want to in my house. Now, if you would like to try doing that with glass cleaner and a paper towel, good luck. But if this surface was not very dirty, all I would have to do is take a spray bottle of water and take my window cloth and just polish it clean. But when there is grease, of which this cloth just loves to pick up, then you want to or extra dirty, then you want to take this cloth and use that. Now, another cloth I would like to demo for you is the dusting mitt. And again, this looks different than the first cloth, but it's the same technology. It's a deeper pile. And as you push it against a surface, it is building up static electricity. And static electricity makes a positive charge. And so the mitt will be positively charged. Your dust is negatively charged. And just like with a magnet, a negative and a positive come together and stick. And that's what happens with your dust. So instead of pushing your dust all around on your surfaces and they going onto the floor or floating in the air, it's going to come into the cloth and stay in the cloth. How do you get it out of the cloth? Very good question. Norwex has a great rubber brush. You just go to your garbage can, or if you want outside, and get all the dust off, and you're ready to start all over again. And not only can you clean your home with Norwex, but you can also clean your face and your body with Norwex. They have all kinds of personal care products. And so this is, again, it's a little different than the first cloth I showed you. It's a little softer, but this is what I wash my face with every night. This is called the body and face cloth. And all that I have to do to get the mascara off my face is I just put this on my eye and let it soak for just a few seconds, and then I make real gentle strokes to remove all of my mascara off my face. And then I come behind and I totally clean it. No, again, no harsh soaps to dry out my face. And it's so soft, and I've been doing this 8 years of not using any soap. And again, you just go to the faucet and wash out, rub it against itself and wash out all that mascara and that makeup and let it go down the drain. And then rinse it out real good and hang it to dry, and it is bacteria free. So there's lots of products that are similar to that, look a little bit different. Like say the back scrubber, it looks a lot different than the face and body cloth, but it's for a different purpose, but it works the same, and it's to scrub your back, exfoliate all the dead skin off your back. So that's the big picture to these products. Now, not only do they have cloths, but they also have some helper products. And these helper products have none of the nasties in them. Many of them are like this is just made with about 3 different ingredients, but it works tremendously with the first cloth I showed you. And say, for instance, you have permanent magic marker on something. I have put it on this dish. Well, this cleaning paste, it's a hard thing. So all you have to do is take a wet cloth and wipe it against it. Get some on there. I take it to the plate. And with a little scrubbing, I can get that permanent magic marker off. It's really amazing stuff. And I've had this container of cleaning paste for a very, very long time. You hardly use any of it. There are a lot of other products that I could show you. I put a lineup of them behind me. They are those are made of actually enzymes. What are enzymes? Enzymes are proteins in nature that are not bad for human beings whatsoever in their testing. And they attack dirt and debris and make them into much smaller particles that then you can clean away real easily. All of the products behind me are highly concentrated and last you for a very, very long time. Another one of my favorite products, and many, many people's favorite product, is the mop system that Norwex has. And it is made of aluminum, very, very lightweight, with an incredible telescoping pole. Oops. That slides up and down, and so I can bring it to whatever height I need, and I'm not breaking my back. And on your wood floors, you want to put on the dry dusting mop pad that works very similar to the dusting mitt that I showed you. And you can get all your wood floors dusted and all the debris up and all that cat hair or dog hair or whatever fur animal you have at home. And when you're done with that, if you want to wash the floor, you put on the blue mop pad and you wet this first, and you can wash all of your wood floors with hardly putting any water down, so you can immediately walk back on your floors again. If you have tile, you'll want to use the tile mop pad with these little scrubbies in there to scrub the tile. And this is also very handy for washing windows. This is a window pad, much like the polishing cloth that I showed you. So all you would do is wash your windows with the blue wet mop pad and come behind with this. And of course you can reach those really high up windows, or you can reach the windows that are on the outside of your house. And then last of all, I will show you, they come also with the chenille mop pad, and that is for all of you with animals that really shed a lot, to be able to get all that fur up off of the floor. And this mop system is often sought after by those that host for me, and they often are able to earn it from hosting. And so I would really encourage you to host. You also get it when you become a consultant. And so another one, let me get back in the camera's eyes, is for your kitchen. This is your washcloth. Wonderful to have a washcloth that you aren't going to get stinky from all the bacteria in your kitchen sink. And then, of course, the kitchen hand towel, which stops the growth of bacteria, and they're very absorbent. And you can color coordinate them, and they come in a real variety of colors. So let's see if I've got, one other thing I would just like to show you, made of the same material The same backlock technology are their towels. And this is their bath towel. If you can see it, it's just huge. And so absorbent and so soft. And you're not always reaching for a stinky towel. Just make sure you hang it to dry. And I hear many consultants only wash their bath towels about once a month. So that is the technology behind it. So you have questions, post them in the comments below. I would love to hear them. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for coming on.